welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity Deadfire. Okay, I went back and I cannot go back to get that triggered with the queen to where we go to find the lost island. I'm probably going to have to go back to Act 2, and I don't want to do it. I even went and killed everybody, or I killed Captain Ferrante and everyone in the council, thinking, well, maybe that will trigger it. Nope, I went back, did not trigger it. It was like it was never acknowledged. I even cleaned out all the Balian Trading Company. Nothing happened there. So what I did is I went back to my previous save where I had died trying to get into this area. I bought new sails, the best quality sails I could find. I bought the best quality hulls I could find. I think I still need the blackened logs though, and only have 3. I need 5, so I don't know where the other 2 are at. I don't know. I feel like this game broke on me. In fact, when I was doing some research on it, there were people who said that they couldn't get this quest to upgrade either, and they never could complete the game. They asked the developers to fix it. I don't think they ever did. Could be why there was such a low turnout of people who finished the game. I'm all the way mostly to the end of the game, and the achievements that I'm getting are only like 18% of people got this or got that, versus usually it's about 25, closer to 30. So I think that's an issue that they have, that people just never could get the game to trigger for the final act. Anyway, so I'm going to try it. I don't think it's going to work. I have a feeling I'm going to die. Yeah. Should you choose to sell on, you suspect there will be no return, not to the Deadfire you have come to know. Okay, yeah, and I wanted to go save because I've updated everything again. Alright. Okay, so there's plenty of ocean to sail and many lands to explore, but what lies ahead of you dwarfs them all. And yes, we're going to continue forward. You set a course through the channel and into uncharted turbulent seas. The storms of Andra's mortar encompass the visible horizon. Hurricane winds roar like an imprisoned blast, blowing with enough force to warp the very seas. Past the curtain of rain and above the swell of waves, you can just barely perceive the outline of colossal Adra pillars. And this is where we had problem. We ran into Adra underneath and it sheared our hole, and we drowned. Heading into the mouth of the storm, you hear the sound of tearing canvas as the wind batters your sails, an unforgivable omen to the start of your hard voyage. Well, I have brand new sails that are supposed to be the best. You press on in spite of all misgivings, intent on making it to the bitter end. Looming in the water directly ahead stands a pillar of Adra. It reaches up from the sea, forward to pierce the sky like a god-sized finger aimed in accusation. Before you can worry about the pillar ahead, your ship jolts and the hull groans against Adra lurking unseen beneath the waves. 2 things happen in quick succession. The sound of splitting wood fills your ears and the ship starts to drift at a lethargic pace. Without needing to confirm it, you know that you're taking on water. Your vessel dips beneath the waves and sinks, taking all hands down with her. Yep. Alright, so this is not how I want it to end.
In spite of all your efforts,
no.
You are unable as you sink into the depths. The din of the light reach these forget.
Okay, so you have to have the blackened log, and you have to have a specific sail, which I think you have to get from a dragon. And I didn't kill any dragons. So, yeah. Oh, come on. I am not happy with this game. Not at all. So what I'm going to do, I am just going to do what I can. I'm going to do the DLCs. And the main quest will never get updated. No. Unless I happen to run across two blackened hull, 2 blackened logs, which I have no idea where they're at. Alright, so there was, yeah, this is that island. Where is that island at that we were warned not to go to? It was up here somewhere. All right. Was this it? I did attack some Principe ships as I was coming along. Masters and an expert. So at this point in the game, I really don't care. Okay, so where was that island at? Ulster's Re. Because I don't even think I have the quest now for. Okay, let's do location. Coming storm. Forge alliances. I can't forge any alliances. It's not working. This is what's holding me up. The coming storm. I can't get it to update. Dance with death. Speak to. Yep, and I don't have the sword, and that's another thing that stopped me. Is I don't have the sword. I remember getting it. I remember fighting the guard, killing him, getting the sword, and it disappeared. It's supposed to be a quest item, so there was no way it should have ever even been sold. And when I talked to Ferranti, I did mention I've got the sword. Or he mentioned, he said, well, it's a good thing you've got the sword, and I agreed, but it's not in my inventory. And I can't find the ship graveyard, the proving. An honored guest. See, that other one disappeared. Yeah, the one where I was supposed to unlock, or what was it? I'm trying to think of. Where, there were ruins at the Equithian ruins underneath the sea, and they were making these giant creatures, and I was supposed to. But I think that all disappeared after it was off of Hasango. Yeah, that's it. That all disappeared when I went against the Royal Deadfire Company, because they were the ones that were in charge of that. It was right off of here is where that was at. Come to think of it, let's look and see if it is. Because it's no longer a quest item. I think all those quests, any quests I had left, failed. Is it even here on my map? No, it's not even here on my map now. No, because it was just like right here. Alright, so where is that island at that we were warned away by Gallowin? Said, do not come here! And this one. It was somewhere around here, though. Let me pause and I will find it. Alright, it wasn't that far away, so here it is. So we're going to go ahead and do this island, see how hard it really is. Maybe I'll get a blackened log here. Maybe I'll have a chance to get a sail. I don't know. The proving. Oh, okay, so this was one. Venture deeper into... Who do I have to have with me? I have to have... Who is that? Is that Oops, sorry, hitting my mic. I'm looking for my... Oh, I do. I have to have him with me. Okay, I need to go back to my ship then. Oops. Sorry, I keep hitting my damn mic. So... Who we're going to get rid of? He is a chanter. He's going to get leveled up big time. She's our healer. He has some healing too. Alright, we're going to get rid of Seraphim. There we go. Okay, no. How come you keep putting him in... whatever. Okay, so... What items do you have? I did find some... Okay, I think we have some belts now, maybe? For you? Neck. Belt. Can I just type in belt? Yes, I can. We have Babbles of the Fun. Well, this is neck. I want belt. Well, it might help if I spell it right, huh? Don't have any belts? thought I did. Alright, neck. Neck. So you've got everything. Sunburr. Thought I had something for neck. Or for the waist, but I guess not. Didn't look like it to me. Build boots. Armor rating. Compared to what you have. You have bounding boots. Okay, let's give you the corroded boots. A little bit better quality than what you have. Do you have anything? You don't have anything for your helm. Oh, I thought I got rid of this stuff. Why is that? Okay, whatever. Oh, is this a belt? Here we go. There we go. I think the rest of us are okay. So let us see here. As we wander our way through here, we have Rubua Pass. So yeah, he is the one that found the box in the ship. That's right. An unusual structure rises from the thick jungle foliage ahead of you. Vines drape it like decor, and it takes you a moment to resolve its form into the spine and ribs of some titanic beast. Oh, is it now? Yes, it is. Its skull faces you upside down, jaws wide open and gaping. Sharp teeth hang above like the waiting edge of the headsman's axe. Headsman's axe. Identify the skeleton. Yeah, let's do that. Well, that's going to be Adir. A variety of large quadrupedal lizards exist across the Aora, and judging from its skull and claws, it seems to be one. The shape of its ribcage suggests an aquatic or amphibious existence. Such creatures can be very aggressive. Well, let's sneak closer to observe. Fail partially failed. Despite your efforts, your movements elicit a series of thuds, pops, and cracks as you pass through the heavy undergrowth. Yeah, it's going to happen. As you near the skeleton, you make out a number of rough pieces of decoration hanging from the old skeleton. I thought I saw things hang in here. Crafted from wood and bone, they hang inside of the mouth and ribs. Among the other desecrated sacrifices within the mouth, you find the remains of a human corpse. Well, let's investigate the scene. That's going to be him again. The hooved prints of numerous boars cross the space overlapping with those of kith of various sizes. Examine the decorations. Okay, that would be you for religion. At first, the rough-hewn simplicity of the ornaments remind you of wilder totems, but find etchings in some of the bones that seem indicative of the Huana. You discover several effigies that appear to be boar-headed. Kith. Okay. And let's examine the corpse. Again, that would be her. The human this skeleton once was, his arms twisted at his sides, his legs broken, clearly died in pain. Deep gouges along the sternum and cracks in the ribcage reveal multiple stabbings to the chest, likely the cause of death. That, combined with the raised position of the corpse on thick stones and its prominence in the center of the larger skeletal mouth, suggests that this individual died as a sacrifice. Well, that's nasty. Can we loot the body? Well, you're going to be better at looting than me? The man's pack contains little more than a grappling hook and some rope, but tearing out its false back reveals a large collection of carefully packed Dawidian coins. So I got 40. Oh, okay. You have gained an item, 20 silvering, copper. Cool. So let's continue along the path. You have only just left the gargantuan skeleton behind when you hear a rustling in the jungle to your left. You hear another to the right. So we're surrounded. To either side of you, hide-draped kith approach, flanked by bristling boars. Okay, here we go, guys.
Don't move.
Scars of battle and decoration stripe the large man's thick arms.
Return to your little boat, interloper. You do not belong on Kazawari.
His companions, each equally well-armed and scarred, stand at ease beside their boar companions, eyes trained on you.
Yeah, you're not welcome here.
The scruffy Orlin nearest you jeers. The boar at her side tosses its head and kicks its hooves in the dirt. Look at how big those boars are! Well, at least that one's huge. These other ones are smaller.
Turn back now and count yourself lucky you aren't already dead.
Wait, I believe you may have a common friend. Yeah.
Doubtful.
He spits the words out as one would a particularly foul curse. A rude old man with a team of boars?
Huh. You could be speaking of half the druids in Deadfire.
Hatio pulls a simple but wickedly sharp blade from his belt and levels it at you.
Enough talk. Leave now, or I'll gut you where you stand and feast the boars on your entrails.
Well, let's talk about this. There's no reason for this to get bloody.
No.
He hefts his blade and grins. The spirit of Matua manifests beside you in a flash of light. His sudden appearance doesn't seem to register with the scarred Amana and his crew.
Why did we stop? We ran into locals, didn't we? I doubt they'll listen to reason. Best to kill them and be done with it.
Oh, he's the head. He's the spirit of the head that we had in our box. I belong to this island as much as you do. Let me through. I'm not going to kill them. They exchange frowning glances.
She seems a little off. Maybe we should let her be?
All the more reason to make sure this one doesn't have the run of Kazawari.
I belong on this island as much as you do. Let me through.
You think she follows Tawamawai, Hateno? Maybe the faces brought her here.
What say, interloper? Do you trespass on the god's behalf?
Well, I am the herald of Bereth. Bilmana snorts.
You don't seem to understand this place at all.
I say this one looks soft. I say she will show me what strength she has.
He gestures at you with his blade, a slow smile spreading across his scarred face. So you think I look soft to you? Well, we will see about that. So be it. Well, let's say wait first.
No
Wait.
more talking. Now we fight.
He nods to his companions. They ready their weapons.
Let's see the color of your blood!
Well, it should be red like yours, right? Okay. I don't remember what everything you have, and you probably needed leveled up, though you don't seem like you did. So who is... Let's go ahead and have you charge him. You have your, what are you doing? You always want to do that first, and that thing just makes some terrible stuff. Let's put that there. You can do your wisp.
Ulu Than.
You're going to do your charge of this big nasty boar. And I'm going to bring up my clutch.
Let's do this.
Come on.
These distractions!
Hell. Missed.
How come you didn't put down your thing? Alright, let's call him. Okay.
Not too long.
You like that?
Can you do confusion on them? I know you do have confusion, right? Okay. Then let's do your confusion. Or Wicked Briars. Do that on these over here. Do that one right here.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Well, you have antidote, I believe, though you never take it when I tell you to take it.
Arthic Worthen Raw! Son of a cur! Yeah!
You don't like my figure.
Okay, you also have All of Death. What is that? Mercy for the Lost.
Behold me, mother!
No rush, but if you
That
have any
dog won't
antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged.
I don't know why her dragon didn't come up. Who is this? That's Sholty. Alright, that one's done. I'll come over get these. Can we get this thing done?
After him! Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
What am I using for my weapon? I should be using this one. There we go. That makes a big difference.
Yeah!
Worth and rough!
Who are you? You're Takiu. Alright, you can do another... What are you doing? You're doing tornado. Okay.
That's right. Watch it!
Alright, let's take a... Got one more left here?
What's that?
Didn't work.
Tungaloa devour you!
Nice hit.
Alright, so we got him. Didn't want to kill them, but we were told...
Watcher, I need to, be straight with you about something.
Okay.
I've been here before.
Seems like you did a lot more than visit.
Yeah, you got me there. You're too perceptive, you know that? It's almost creepy.
That's because I upgraded myself, no.
This place, it's not just an island full of crazy druids and giant boars. It's a competition.
A competition?
There's an actual arena in the middle, but that's just where people congregate. The entire island is a trial, one that I fought in.
Well, how long ago did you fight here?
A few years. When you caught me in Nekataka, I was at the tail end of a long rest. That kind of life. Wake up, fight, sleep, every day for weeks. It takes a lot out of a person.
Yes, it would.
Maybe it took more out of me than I thought.
So did you fight alone?
You flatter me. Nah, I may be tough, but I'm not that tough. I had a crew, a group, packs, they called them here. Something almost like a family. We worked well together, but you know how it is. Nothing good stays good forever. When I left, we went our separate ways.
Did you have a falling out?
Something like that. See, we were doing pretty well in the contests. Not just winning, but winning handily. Dominated. But something wasn't right. I just couldn't shake this feeling we were being played, being used, and I didn't know what for.
Do you think maybe it was Gallowin? Why? Did something happen?
No, nothing. And that's just the thing. Folks were nice to us.
Too nice, right? Kinda nice that makes you wonder what a person's looking to get from you.
Exactly.
So, when I quit, my crew got mad. How can you give up? We're nearly there, that kind of stuff. But I had to trust my gut. Couldn't go dying and leave my pa alone, could I? I'm past the age of chasing glory, Watcher. Let me make a little coin, settle down somewhere with a view. Shit. Maybe I'll go back home to the Pearl Coast. Haven't been there in an age.
So, did you win the fights?
I'm standing here. Wait, I'm not dead, am I?
You look perfectly alive to me.
Had me worried for a second there.
He exhales a theatrical sigh of relief.
There's no surrender in the arena. You lose, you die. Keeps it simple.
Every story ends in death, friend Constantine.
So, can you give me any insight into what's to come?
Can't say I know what'll happen till it's happening, but I'll tell you what I can when I can.
He shrugs, his large hands turn to palm up.
Anything more than that'll just be idle speculation, and that's not really my thing.
Okay, well, we should get going.
Yeah, not a safe place to be standing around.
He takes a deep breath and starts toward the forest's edge, dividing the foliage with the easy confidence of a ship parting the sea. All right, now he did level up. We've got pork. Yeah, our crew loves pork, guys. Okay, so he's going to level up a couple of times, I believe, because he's only 17 and they max out at 20, right? So, better give you some... No, yours is Arcana. So let's do the Arcana. And then, let's do Survival. Spell resistance, improved critical. I believe I give everybody that. Yep, I thought he was gonna up again. Let's do Arcana some more. And Streetwise. The Chanter. Let's see, what is this one? Come here. Resistance to intellect deflections. Do we have anything that's healing? So sting they bite. Devastates enemies with the power of blasted cold. Chanter fills himself or herself with kinetic energy, gaining the energized. Attacks enemies in 7 directions around the Chanter with the bolts of freezing. That's kind of cool, actually. Then again, yep, all I can do is the Barbarian. Alright, Savage Courage. Well, let's see, what do you have here? Some of your passive potent and power. We have those. Improved critical. I already have that. Brute force. A barbarian hits so hard. Yeah, let's do that because he is a barbarian. Then we have another Chanter one. Anything that looks like health. Yet the mate. Yet the mate was more feared. At the first, calls Donnie Drake from this. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. I forgot he's got the Drake. Okay, guys.
Naturally.
Is this it? Oh, we can go up here, I guess. Anything I can collect? No. Oh, I can go up this way. Yeah, this is the same areas we've used before. We visited before in these kind of fights. Do we have you set up for your AI to be Yeah, we do. Just want to make sure. You should be on... You should be on your flail. Alright. So we have to fight in an arena at the end of this whole thing? Interesting. Okay, so we've got Huba Mandeps. Oh, so this is the arena? Huh. Come on. There we go. The jungle opens on a small glade, the trees encroaching overhead to enclose the space in cool green shade. A stone dais, cracked by roots and dappled with moss and dirt, dominates the clearing. A pair of worn statues, crouched jungle cats missing eyes, ears, and in one case a paw, flank a short stone wall. Matua's quiet voice plays at the edge of your hearing. This well draws water from beneath the crucible. It should offer ingress for the careful. Identify the statues. They look like jaguars, rendered in the somewhat abstract Huana style. The markings along the flanks and jowls suggest them to be sacred beasts, spirits of the jungle, guardians perhaps of this well. Well, let's search for traps. That would be me. Failure? You locate no traps. The area around the well seems entirely safe. Well, yeah, right. How about maybe someone else search? He also fails. Everyone fails. Okay. Well, let's examine the well. The well stands barely a yard in diameter, the mortar between its sides cracked and gray when not entirely absent. A few rocks have crumbled away or been removed. You hear the sound of running water from the depths. Well, let's look inside. As a stream flows far below, a faint incandescence casting shimmering lines along the well's cylindrical interior. What, am I falling in or something? While a grappling hook could certainly be lodged into the well, the integrity of the side seems suspect, and you're not sure that your longest rope will reach the bottom. Okay, so my grappling could certainly be... Well, let's tie grappling hook and tie a rope to cat statue. You tie the rope around the cat statue's neck, not unlike a collar. A hard pull convinces you that the statue isn't going anywhere, and you lower the rope into the darkness of the well. Descend the rope. Your hands on the rope and your feet guiding your way down the inner walls of the well, you easily shimmy down the hole. The rushing water's roar envelops you as you're running short of rope and the walls fall away around you to reveal the underground cavern. You note an outcropping of stone nearby, jutting out above the water. Swing to the outcropping. With a few careful swings, you manage to catch the outcropping with your feet and pull yourself tight against the wall. Looking around yourself, you find that the rocky ledge continues deeper into the cavern, the darkness inviting. Continuing into the cavern, you advance into the dark. Oh, wow, that is amazing. Okay. This must be one of the DLCs. So, Temple of Tuamowin? Something like that. Whatever, right?
Why not?
You can still hear the murmur of water behind you when the cave comes to an abrupt end, stymieing your progress. The passage has been closed off with a brick wall, the uneven stones largely obscured by a thick curtain of vines. Burn the vines down with magic. The rain pod and a solution of emulate. No, okay, burn the vines down with magic. Do you have it? You have Serene Seal, Symbol, Heal, Monger's Might. With a few chanted words and hand signs, Sophie conjures a flame to burn away the vines. In their absence, the wall loses much of its cohesion and collapses. A little light is visible through the hole in the wall, but you can just make out a sound that could be the babbling of water or of Kith. Good job, Chilty.
Insufferable.
There's a wall, or there's a lever here. A lever! Now, I know I have a new... I thought I had a new pet, right? That was, this thing. What does this one do? It's following you around. You have one additional empower point and your party gains one additional level. No, it's not that great. No, I'd rather have, yeah. Oh, I need to rest, don't I? I can't rest here? Well, that's not nice. So I can't bring back my... So it's not allowing me to rest. So we're gonna have to move on as we are.
Sure. Time to see and not be seen.
Did I include everybody in that? I did not.
Slippery as an eel.
No problem.
All right, there we go. Oh, they're moving on their own. You stumble into a room only brightly lit in comparison to the tunnel from which you came. A man with soft features and round eyes blinks mutely before clearing his throat. Him? There?
Welcome to the Temple of Tuamawai, Watcher. Home sweet home.
Akira, the wall. What even is down there?
He cranes his neck, peering over your shoulder. Arena Warden.
I'll let you handle this one.
Constantine puts as much as you between himself and the man as possible. Well, thank you, little coward.
Don't matter none. You're finally here is all. Crowd gets restless waiting. You best get out to the pit.
Well, who are you?
That don't matter none neither. I'm the kith supposed to get you before the people.
Well, where am I? Well, I think you may have confused me with someone else.
Akira, you're in Challenger's chamber, yeah? That makes you Challenger. Beyond that, don't matter none. You having second thoughts about the right? Stop. It's too late.
He gestures sharply at the portal behind him.
Everyone champs at the bit to see you in action.
Best not to argue with him, Watcher. Some of these folks got short fuses and itchy sword arms.
Well, see me in action. This isn't a brothel, is it?
What? No. Just get out there.
All brothels are arenas, Captain. But not all arenas are brothels. This is a lesson better learned early, I say.
The Amana stabs a finger at the archway, then takes a step back, brushing his hand along a column. As he does so, the door closes between you. The Proving. A sizable creature jostled. Okay. I seem to have been mistaken for a initiate in some kind of tournament. I will either need to find another way out or head through the arena door and discover what awaits me. Oh, there is a...
Leave it to me.
There looks like there is something here. How do you find another way through here? Oh, you can't go through here, Deli. He closed the door. I can't go that way. So the only way through is here. How do you find another way through then? So this is one of those, once you come in here, you can't go back out. Oh, that's quite impressive.
A new challenger joins our eternal hunt.
The Seeking Face.
As is tradition, the primal elements shall sort predator from prey.
Triumph or perish. There is neither surrender nor retreat.
So there's 3 different things. The surviving face. Okay, so there's 3 faces on here that we're talking. Well, I don't think there's any other way to get around this, is there?
Be on your guard, Captain. The air is charged like the sea before a storm.
Okay, so this is a Tyrant of Decay. Well... I don't know what we're going to be able to do to it, right? Let's do Mangra's Might on it, I guess, now that I know she has that. You're going to put down your... There's so much you can't do because we fought and nobody can rest. Freezing Pillar, how about that on you? And what do you have? You can't do anything until...
Lavaru, be on sync! You like that?
Okay.
Moe. See, on it!
Okay, we've got other things here now too. We've got a Greater Storm Blight.
That dog won't hunt. Run! Yeah! Come now, step into the...
No, you over here.
No! Yeah!
Can you do your... You have... Engine Storm. Okay. This you? Yeah, you better go after... The welder summons Matari to their side. Matari's attacks heal the welder if they are nearby and becomes more powerful.
Smart stuff.
Okay, you need to do... Oops.
Let's do this.
We are doing some damage to it, but it's also doing damage to us. Let's do your second wind.
Ixie on us.
What else do you have? Did you... It's hurt, but... Did you get rid of that thing? You must have. Okay.
We're losing folks!
Oh, did I just die? I did. Oops.
This does not...
No, I was telling you to heal yourself, dummy.
Lantern flickers.
Uh-oh.
Show me where to bite.
You need to get some of your stuff back. Did you do your second wind yet? Yes, you... No, you haven't. Okay.
This must come to an end.
No! No, girl.
Even me.
It just takes so long to do their stuff. That's the problem.
Bones.
Yep, she just died. Okay. I don't know if there's another way to do this or not. Obviously, I don't have the right people, or... Of course, when you first start one, you don't know. You don't know what you're being, you know, you don't know what you're facing, and they're all coming in from all over. Okay. I know what I need to do. Is there another way around this? Well, you can go up over here, I guess. I was thinking... Okay, I didn't realize this was the Crucible. Okay, so let's... Alright, for one thing, let's rest. Let's come up over here. The jungle opens up and a steep hill rises before you. The contesting songs of birds and insects fill the air. The faint suggestion of a path winds through the tall grass towards a shadowed structure above. A large round stone, its base covered in reeling etchings, rests in the grass. A hole exists through the center of the otherwise solid slab, rendering it a ring. The hazy form of Matao shimmers at the edge of your sight. Oh, a proving stone! You'll find an entrance to the crucible at the top of the hill. The stone will unlock the way. Oh. You'll have to carry it up the hill, though. That's why it's called the proving stone. Unique to the Deadfire, a proving stone is a large round slab of rock with a circle cut from the center, often etched with Huana pictograms. Ancient Huana culture ritually resolved tribal conflicts through these stones. A tribe would challenge a rival to carry the stone to a specific remote or hazardous location. While the bearer of the stone could be accomplished by others to protect her, only the champion could carry the stone. Over time, this became more of a political statement eventually evolving into something of a practical joke. Tales of cleverly delivered proving stones can attain positions of prominence in Huana culture. In one such story, the factual recounting of a proving stone left in a queen's bed as she sleeps has become one of the Deadfire's most beloved comedies. Okay, so because it's really heavy and there's a hill, and well, so that's why it's called the proving stone, because it's really heavy and there's a hill, and well, the spirit grins and shakes his spectral head. If you can manage getting it to the top of the hill, you'll be entitled to undertake the rite of passage. Eater shades his eyes as he chews a piece of grass. Looks like fun. After you, Corinne. Yeah, We do it together, shouldn't be too hard. Constantine shoots Eater a meaningful look as he rolls up his sleeves and does a few stretches to limber up. Pushing this stone up the hill does not seem like it will be a pleasant task. Well, I thought we had to carry it. Push the rock up the hill. It has to be me that does it, right? Failure. Digging your feet into the earth, you begin to slowly roll the heavy rock up the hill. You don't follow the path, winding as it is, cutting a straight line through the grass. Your muscles ache, your hands burn, sweat slickens your face and drops from the tip of your nose. You feel your arms shuddering as they begin to give out. Your feet slide in the grass beneath you. The rock begins to roll backwards. Call out for help. Eater leaps to your side, jamming his shoulder against the stone, and the two of you heave together against it. Failure. Even your combined strength falls against the weight of the proving stone, and you both jump out of the way as the stone rolls back to the base of the hill. Well, let's summon magical help. What do you have? Oh. The chanted phrases stir the air, the essence answering their call, yet his mate was more feared. Your conjured beast peers at you for a moment before lumbering to the stone. It lifts the rock easy from the ground and carries it to the top of the incline, where it drops it with a heavy thud. In a flash, the entity vanishes, and you begin to climb the hill. The walk up the hillock feels arduous even without the proving stone, and as you near the top, your legs burn in complaint. You step into the shade of a small ruined plaza, its stone floor worn with age and cracked by the roots of the trees that border the space. Carpets of moss creep from the cracks, spreading along the exposed dirt like blood seeping from a wound. Ancient stone columns, each covered in runes so thoroughly faded as to be illegible, demarcate the edges of the plaza. Some are tumbled, others lean against nearby trees, and all have been claimed by vines, not charmed, claimed. Before you rises a massive stone door, before it a slightly raised pedestal. Well, let's examine the pedestal. That would be me. Roughly a meter tall, the pedestal was a little larger around than a particularly healthy melon. In both material and construction, the plinth reminds you of the proving stone and even bears similar markings. Okay. A small gap exists around the base of the pedestal, as if it extends deeper below the surface of the plaza. Well, let's examine the door. The door seems set into the stone itself, and you can find no mechanism for opening it. Examining the fine details carved into the door reveals reliefs depicting the hideous, snarling faces of three animals: the spider, the boar, and the dreaded Stelagar, a ferocious saber-toothed cat. These creatures are all considered sacred to Tuawama and Huana, god of the hunt. The Huana god of the hunt. Well, let's push down on the pedestal. I don't know, nothing's going to happen. With a grunt, Eater pushes hard against the plinth attempting to drive it into the ground, and is rewarded by it sinking an inch or so into the earth. With a sigh, Eater strengthens and the pedestal grows back into its original position. Yeah. So let's place the rock on the pedestal. You heave the rock onto the pedestal, and the former slides perfectly into the hole in the center of the ladder. With a sound like the fall of a great tree, the pillar slowly slides into the ground, lowering the proving stone with it. As the stone sinks, the great stone door sinks with it, disappearing into the ground. The open archway reveals a tunnel leading into what appears to be a well-lit bazaar. Replant with small stands with cloth awnings and small pennants draping from long Hippian lines. The scent of cooked meats and jawble din of conversation invites you in. As you enter, you overhear a distant cheer. Oh boy. Oh boy! Either way, huh? A constant low hum of conversation melts with the distant purr of cascading water. The warm scent of spices and cooked meats almost mask the stench of body odor. Almost. Several pairs of eyes watch you.
Welcome to the Temple of Tuamawai, Watcher. Home sweet home.
Smell that? Smells real inviting.
You guys are hungry, aren't you?
I've never seen the proving entrance open before. Who are you?
Sporting leather armor festooned with bright feathers, the woman holds herself like an experienced warrior, a veteran based on her limp. I didn't come here to answer. Well, I'm Corinne, Watcher of Katanua.
That's his fortress back in the Deerwood, where we're from. It's in great shape. Real imposing.
A watcher?
She swallows and looks to the door, then back to you.
I suppose that explains things. A bit. But why are you here?
Opening unopenable doors is why I wake up in the morning. A dead man told me to use a big rock to open the door. What is this place?
You're not here for the contest, then.
Frowning, she scratches the back of her head. I was told people here needed my help.
Your help?
With a slight frown, the guard scratches her shoulder in thought.
You should speak with Humaire. If you've got questions, she's the one to tell you more.
Can you tell me more about Humaire?
She maintains the arena, organizes trade, directs the wardens, things like that.
The Queen of Kazawari, in a manner of speaking.
She's not in charge exactly. More a custodian chosen by the faces. She communes with them.
Who or what are the faces of the hunt?
Tuamawai, the hunter god. He oversees the contest. It's, easier experienced than explained.
Trust her on that. You'll be meeting the faces soon enough.
Do I know you? You look familiar.
Not unless you're doubling as a regular at the Wild Man.
Everyone here is a contestant?
Not everyone. Many merely spectate. Others run shops or see to the site's safety, as I do.
And where can I find this guy?
Up top. She should be watching a match in the arena.
She gestures to the nearby door. A large set of stairs rise along the northern edge of the large, shadowy chamber beyond. Well, thank you for your help.
Of course.
She bows her head to you.
How about we put some distance between ourselves and the Imawa with blades?
Got a knot in my back, your friend. Okay, so now we are in the temple. We're in a different area of the temple. See, this is where we were at before, down here. Okay, so we found another way into the proving grounds, did we? And it's almost an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. And when we come back, we're going to do some walking around, maybe talk to people. She's got a name over here. And see what's going on in this area and why they need our help. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.